So finally, I am ready to show you guys my long-awaited, updated desk setup of 2025, and without a doubt, this is my best one yet. And I want to start things off with the actual desk. Now, I'm still rocking out with the autonomous L-shaped smart desk. Essentially, it's a sit-stand desk, and this will keep the blood flowing to reduce fatigueness and just to keep you up on your feet. And as for the chair, this is the Herman Miller Embody, and without a doubt, this is an absolute game changer for me as someone who sits down for hours editing videos and even gaming for that matter. This chair doesn't have any sort of unnecessary pressure buildup. Usually Herman Miller chairs do not have some sort of headrest. I had to add this on. This is called the Atlas headrest. This makes the chair perfect now. I just need something that rests my head. My desk shelf is from Made, and although it's expensive, the quality on this is absolutely insane. And underneath that, I have my M4 Pro Mac Mini. This is the 12-core CPU and 16-core GPU, 24 gigabytes of unified memory, half a terabyte of SSD storage. And although this is tiny, the power is absolutely mighty. And right next to that, I have my Scarlett audio interface, and this is hooked up to my Shure SM7B microphone, which is connected to my cloud lifter. And actually, this entire commentary is using that same exact setup. Let me know down in the comments down below how it sounds. And right in the middle, I have my iPhone 16 Pro, and I'm using this as my standby. So just to see the time, see the weather. If I'm listening to music, I could control media. And without a doubt, this is way better than the Amazon Echo Show just because of its interface, no ads of course. Now this is the Elgato Stream Deck. This is going to allow you to perform multiple different actions with one click of a button, or you can open up your emojis, open up applications, control the screen brightness. The list can go on. And essentially this is your control center for your Mac, and easily, if set up correctly, this will make your workflow more efficient. And right next to that, I have my CalDigit Thunderbolt 4 dock, and this is gonna allow me to connect a bunch of accessories and peripherals while freeing up ports on my Mac Mini. All of that within one Thunderbolt 4 connection connected to the Mac Mini. Towards the end, this is the Charge Geek 170 power bank. This is the coolest looking power bank. It is strong, coming in at 170 watts of max output. In terms of the monitors, I'm using the Apple Studio 5K displays, and without a doubt, these displays are color accurate. They get insanely bright, and the sound quality is excellent. Now I went with the regular glass with the regular tilt adjustable stand, and yes, these displays are expensive, but if you're a content creator or just in the creative space, you're gonna love the studio displays. Now on top, I have the BenQ Screen Bar Halo. This is gonna illuminate my workspace without having a bulky lamp around. You can control the temperature and alongside the brightness using this wireless dial, and it just looks nice and minimalistic, just the way I like it. In terms of my peripherals, I'm using the Logitech MX Master 3 mouse, and without a doubt, this is the best mouse that I ever used. I didn't want to get this in white due to the fact on how easy it is to stain up, so I stick to the black color. In terms of the keyboard, this is the Keychron K5 Max. This is 100% layout. I love having that number pad, especially when typing in calculations. And I did replace the keycaps for something I got on Amazon just to match the aesthetics. I even mixed some of the caps with the Mojo 84 plastic. Typing on this is very satisfying, nice to type on, and it looks aesthetically pleasing. And finally, I have the Apple Magic Trackpad with Type-C, and this is just for gestures on Mac OS to be able to pinch to zoom, swipe through applications. Again, I have it in the white color to match the aesthetics. I'm still using my M1 iPad Pro 12.9 inch with its mini LED greatness. It makes for an amazing companion with the Mac, especially when using universal control or even sidecar, which is essentially making this as a third display. This iPad stand is from Banks. Everything will be linked down below. You can put the iPad all the way down low as you can. Of course, you can rotate it portrait and landscape. And behind that, I have my money tree plant and my Dracaena plant too as well, just keeping the greenery going. And we're gonna see that theme continue on this desk setup. And at night, I like to turn on my star projector galaxy light, and this illuminates the plants, and adding this galactic with stars onto the ceiling, which looks incredible. Now time for my favorite part, the wall. I have my silver play button mounted up, which by the way, I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. If so, I appreciate with a subscribe with notifications on. And next to that, I have my floating shelves in black to match the aesthetics of my 3D wall panels, which was featured on a bunch of my desk setups in the past. I have a fake IKEA plant just to continue that greenery going. I also have my 3 lenses so I can easily switch out the lens within arm's reach. Now on the second shelf, I have the CN Tower of Canada alongside 3 fake IKEA plants, which looks real from a distance, but it looks good. Continue that greenery yet again. In terms of these wall lights, these are the matte black nanoleafs. The panels look good when they on and even when they off. And to continue the lighting, I have my nanoleaf lines. And once you combine these 2 light sources, it makes the desk setup stand out, especially when you configure it with the Nanoleaf app with different colors of light. And speaking of lighting, I still have my mini Christmas tree up, but it's not going to be here for long. And underneath that, I have my TerraMaster NAS storage. This is where I back up my documents, my videos, my pictures. It uses NVMe SSDs, so I have a whopping 16 terabytes, and I can continue to add more. Essentially, think of this as iCloud without paying a monthly subscription. It is an absolute staple to have for any home office. Now, I picked up this art decor off of Amazon. Of course, I'm gonna throw a link in the description to all the products that I mentioned on this video, but I gotta say this really fills in that blank and matches the aesthetics in general throughout this entire setup. Really love this art piece so much. It's simple but effective, and you can clearly see that it's been handcrafted. Now finally, time to talk about the gaming side. I replaced my gaming PC with the PS5 Pro, and before you even say anything, yes, I still have my gaming PC. It goes without saying, this is the best PS5 that you can get. It gives you the fidelity and performance while giving you extra ray tracing and extra frame rates with no problems whatsoever. And I combined that with the Sony 27-inch InZone M9 II monitor. It pairs perfectly with the PS5 Pro thanks to HDMI 2.1 connectivity, going up to 4K at 120 frames per second. You also have auto HDR tone mapping alongside with VRR, variable refresh rate. On top of that, I do have another BenQ screen bar here, and what's holding up the monitor is the Vivo desk mount, just to give you that illusion that the monitor is floating. And since this is a Pro, I wanted to get a Pro controller. I've been using the DualSense Edge controller for 2 years now, and hence the name, it gives you the edge advantage, especially if you're playing games like Call of Duty where every little second counts. So you have your paddles on the back, so you can remap the front facing buttons onto the back of the controller. You can swap out the analog sticks, you can adjust the trigger stops, and alongside there's some settings that you can control the analog stick sensitivity, which is, like I said, going to give you that advantage every single time. And finally, the gaming headset that I'm using currently is the Astro A50X, and this is without a doubt the best headset. The microphones sound nice and crisp. The sound quality is amazing. It uses the HDMI connection on my PS5 Pro. Then I have to connect it back to the base station, then connect the base station to the monitor just to give you that best sound quality. And it docks up nicely while charging it up on my desk. If you're looking for the best gaming headset, I highly encourage you guys to check out this video on screen. If not, check out my previous desk setup. And other than that, this video is a wrap. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a simple day.